You can easily go from 0 sneak to 100 in no time. Welcome back everybody to Skyrim. In this tutorial, it's going to be a little bit different. This is going to be another quick tutorial on how to level up your sneak skill from 15 to 100. Super fast, and while doing so, it'll also level up your character. Now, in order to do this, what you're going to want to do is grab a simple dagger. Nothing crazy, you want something that does the lowest amount of damage possible, which the daggers are pretty easy to find. You can either craft one yourself, all you need is 1 iron ingot and leather strips. Super easy, super fast. So we're going to create that right now. As you can see here, added 1 iron dagger to our inventory. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just a regular, everyday, see it all over the place dagger. Just a regular iron dagger. And once you have it, you're going to want to fast travel over to High Hrothgar at the peak of the Throat of the World. Now, some of you guys may already know about this little tip and trick, but some of you guys might not. So if you don't, stick around and learn how to level up your sneak super fast and also gain a few levels while doing it. Now what you're going to want to do is once you have your dagger in your hand, you'll see these graybeards. I know, you gotta disrespect them a little bit, but it's for the tutorial and for the leveling purpose. What you're going to want to do is go to one that's crouching down, kind of like meditating, right? And you're going to want to crouch behind him like so. Make sure you're not seen while doing this. And what you're going to want to do now is attack him quietly. You want to be very stealthy about this. The stealth is the most important part. And sometimes like that, they might get up. Now what I've noticed for me, what works for me the most is if you go up over here, and as you can see, to your left or your right, you have 2 pathways. Most times, there's going to be one of these graybeards kneel down on one of these 2 sides, which is very important. I noticed that when they're over here on this side, they don't really get up unless you are really like stabbing them pretty frequently. Once you find your graybeard, you're going to want to start hitting him. But you want to make sure that your detection status is zeroed out. You don't want to be spotted. As you can see already, it's going to also increase your one-handed because you're striking him. You are hitting this guy. So it's kind of a 3-for-1. Sneak increased. Just like that. Super quick, super easy. No craziness needed. Another thing you want to watch out for while doing this is you want to keep an eye on their health. If their health gets too low, right where his name starts, if it gets to his name, he will most likely detect you immediately and start to kill you or attack you. But if you do it this way and you just time it correctly, you can easily go from 0 sneak to 100 in no time. And in the process of doing this, you'll level up your character itself and your one-handed, which is super cool. The higher your sneak skill gets, the more this is going to take to level it up. It's still super fast, but yep, see, he just turned around. That's why you want to be careful. Because if I was to still swing on him right there as he saw me, we'd have a problem. He would literally shout me across the room. But they're going to move around a bit. You might be able to get lucky and be able to have one that stays in a specific spot. But it also depends. Right now, they're going sleepy time. They're going to bed. What we're going to do for that is we're going to skip ahead to a time where they're going to be awake and active. That should take them directly to their meditating poses. So we're just going to skip ahead to the day because it doesn't have to be any certain point of day, just as long as they're awake. Now you just want to find yourself another graybeard, like that guy right there, and you want to rinse and repeat. Make sure you're hidden, and start attacking. And you can swing as fast as you like, as long as you're not going to be detected. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take this to 100. Say we just leveled up on our main character. So as you gain that sneak skill, oops, so you just saw me. That's why you want to be careful. Sometimes you can get lucky and sheath your weapon and he might forgive you, but he might not. Right, Serena? Anyways, back to the tutorial. One-handed increased. Sneak skill increased. In doing this, you're hitting 2 solid skill sets. Your one-handed and your sneak, which are both very important depending on the build you're going for. Sneak increased to 80. It is definitely working, and it is working fast. Now, if you're trying to use this method to level up your character itself quickly, it's gonna be similar to what you're doing right now. The only difference is, once you keep doing this, and your sneak skill hits level 100, you can go into under your sneak skill, and it'll give you an option to legendary reset, is what I believe it's called. And by doing that, it takes your sneak skill back down to 0. It restarts your sneak skill. But in doing so, the lower your skill is in sneak, as you're doing this, the quicker sneak skill is going to increase and level up, which in turn would level up your character itself that much faster. There's no limit or cap on how many times you can reset your sneak skill as long as it's at 100. Once it hits a level 100 on your sneak, you will be able to legendary reset it. Now I'm just going to keep doing this for a while just so I can show you guys that part. I'm going to take my sneak skill to 100. So I'm just going to speed up this video a little bit, because I'm sure you guys don't want to... Oh, whoops, sorry, Serena. I'm going to take her out too while I'm at it. But I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me swing on this guy for a little while. It's not going to take too long. Sneak increased to level 100. As you guys can see, we just reached sneak skill level 100. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you guys how to restart that skill. And we also gained quite a few levels from it. And we leveled up our one-handed a good bit. Not as fast as the sneak, but that's okay. Now what you're going to want to do, once your sneak hits level 100, you'll be given the option to press Y to legendary it. In doing so, any perk points that you have spent on that skill will be refunded back to you. Now our sneak skill has been brought back down, which makes this even better. Since you legendaried it, that skill is going to increase so much faster with it being at its lower level, which means you level up faster. Boom, one hit. One hit increased that skill. Let's hit him again. Increase the skill. You can see how fast this works and how efficient it is. If you guys have any other questions, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, if you liked this video as much as I did, hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!